Welcome back everyone, Razi here, and I'll be running you through the latest free update for Darktide patch 1.8.0, releasing alongside the highly anticipated Arbites DLC. Specifically, this is the free update that has no association with the DLC itself. Everyone has access to these changes going live on June 23rd. We're getting a new campaign narrative that new players or existing curious players will have the ability to play through, which has a more linear experience and linked cinematics to those experiences. Players will have specific missions and goals to complete while leveling up. These changes are designed to ease players into the late game instead of just unlocking everything via character level. After years of requesting it, the mission board is finally being reworked. Instead of there being two boards, both regular and Auric missions, they've been combined into one. Auric is also no longer a game mode, but rather a regular difficulty level that comes after Damnation. The Sedation difficulty has been straight up removed for being too easy, and Heresy has been removed from having the Auric modifiers entirely. Players are finally able to play any available mission on any difficulty they want, while missions randomly rotate out on a global timer. However, Maelstrom missions are only available to Heresy and Auric difficulties still. Additionally, players will no longer unlock new difficulties as they level, but rather by unlocking them by beating the previous difficulty, which hopefully will help new players ease into higher difficulties without getting too overwhelmed. The hidden lore in the Mortis trials is getting an update finally, with lore for the ship mistress being released. As a reminder, you can replay any lore you've overheard in the trial by checking the pillars in the meat grinder. The highly anticipated Auric difficulty is now being added to the Mortis trials, which will hopefully spice things up for you veteran players, and additionally, there will be a shorter time between waves, and waves will now have a larger variety of enemies. 7 weapons are getting straight up buffed to help make up for feeling a bit underwhelming. Devil Claws are getting their damage, armor pen, and stamina increased with a slight increase to range. Tactical Axes are getting their sprint speeds increased and the ability to attack while sprinting. Additionally, heavy attacks and light attack chains are getting damage increased, and the range of the overall weapon is improved. Shock Mauls are getting the same treatment, with the damage increased across the board, and a large damage increase to heavy strike down attacks. They're also getting an increase in range. Heavy Eviscerators are getting their cleave and armor pen increased, some finesse bonuses, and their special attacks improved. Hellbore lasguns are now quicker and easier to swap to, along with major changes to finesse and hit scan radius to help you hit targets a bit easier and a bit harder. Additionally, they've had their ADS zoom improved to help with those long shots. All shotguns have been massively improved across the board, including damage, reload speed, sprint speed, stamina, total ammo, cleave, impact, and ranged falloff. Finally, to wrap things up, there's going to be a new in-game event named Inferno. Inferno missions will have a new appearance to missions you already know, and feature more flamers, grenaders, and explosive hazards. Completing this limited time event will grant crafting materials and a portrait frame. That's everything changing in patch 1.8.0. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the Morningstar.